Hi people, your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with a Super Bowl prediction, and I don't want to I don't want to do this crap. I don't want to do it. I don't want no parts of it, but I have no choice. It's the Super Bowl, and Mr. Shannon shit is in the Super Bowl. Mr. Shannon shit is in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm mad as hell. Yes, I'm jealous as hell. And yes, San Francisco 49ers fans and anybody who's a Shanahan fan, yeah, I'm hating like a motherfucker, okay? Who gives a shit? What the f you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing, all right? So, we're gonna get to this prediction, and I want to make it clear to everybody in the whole world, I want San Francisco to lose, okay? I want them to lose. Yes, I am absolutely hating. All right? But I'm going to give my honest opinions on everything: offense, defense, special teams, coaching, all of that. All right? Just got to start with this. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Super Bowl contenders. All right? The Atlanta Falcons beat them. And we beat them. All right? And we're talking about a team that a lot of people thought the Atlanta Falcons were just an overrated, not necessarily overrated, but they was underrated for the simple fact that well, I'll say this. They underachieved for damn certain, okay? Falcons are much better than what their record, stated. They get off to a slow start, got things turned around in the second half. That's just how things go. But Falcons are a much better team than what they, pretty much state this year. I'm not going to say that San Francisco, wasn't prepared for the Atlanta Falcons, because they weren't. Kyle Shanahan knew exactly what he was doing. All right, he tried to win that game. I don't want to hear about, oh, this person was out, that person was out. Guess what? This is an NFL team. Play football. I don't care about not having Richard Sherman in the game, okay? I don't want to hear any of that. You're still supposed to beat an Atlanta Falcons team that is 79, all right? I don't care what you say. You're a Super Bowl contender. You're supposed to beat a 79 football team if you are a Super Bowl contender. Period, point blank. So I don't want to hear anybody that says themselves, well, the Falcons or San Francisco wasn't really trying to win. Hogwash. They wanted that win. It meant something to them. So the fact that the Atlanta Falcons pretty much went in there, it was a damn good game. Damn good game. The Atlanta Falcons rushed for, 89 yards. Really wasn't much. Matt Ryan didn't necessarily have a great game, 200 yards passing. But I think the difference in the game and why the Atlanta Falcons came out, yeah, they played excellent defense. They played pretty good defense. But their third down completion percentage, they didn't have they had a lot of penalties for the most part, 11 penalties. And what I think really turned that game is just third down conversions, right? The Falcons was 7-13, about 29 minutes in ball control, time possession and whatnot. So I think this is going to play a huge part in the Super Bowl with Kansas City and San Francisco. Time possession is going to be huge. Third down possession is going to be huge. I think both teams are going to significantly. I think this is going to be a pretty sloppy game. Just my thoughts. I think this is going to be a game where you see, a pretty good amount of penalties. Just my personal opinion. I don't think a San Francisco 49ers defense, the secondary in particular, is ready for what that Kansas City offense can bring. All right, Richard Sherman is a Hall of Famer without a doubt, but those animals on that side, that Chiefs, they're not ready for it. We're talking about Mecole Hardman. That dude has blazing speed. And we're talking about he can take one to the house at any given time on special teams. He can even catch, you know, a 40, 50, 80-yard ball. He has that amount of speed. You have Tyreek Hill. I mean, what the hell can you say about Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill is just a playmaker. That dude is a problem. Then you have Sammy Watkins, and then you turn around, you have Travis Kelce and Damian Williams. Like, I could just keep going on and on. Pat Mahomes, the offensive line is playing at a great pace. That's a lot for Richard Sherman to try to hold together. And Richard Sherman is not one of those cornerbacks who can physically match man-to-man with guys like Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman. Those guys have blazing speed. And the last time I checked, even Richard Sherman in his best days, he couldn't hang with Roddy White. He couldn't hang with Julio Jones. So, picture what he's going to do with a Mecole Hardman. I foresee them really trying to, like, I honestly don't know what they can do to slow down this Kansas City offense besides ball control, running the clock out. The offense is going to be their best friend. I just don't think San Francisco has enough in the secondary to withhold and withstand that offensive onslaught of Kansas City. And I'm just being real. Those are matchup problems. And Richard Sherman, like I said before, Hall of Fame corner. But when he going against Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Travis Kelce, Damian, those type of guys, and their secondary, yeah, very good secondary. And then they was number 5, I believe. It could have been number 2. I think it was number 2 secondary as far as the pass is concerned. I think San Francisco had a damn good, secondary, but most of that, in my opinion, came because of that excellent front seven that they had, getting after the quarterback, establishing, again, anytime you can establish run and, you know, hold the, pretty much run the clock out, hold the offense, you know, on the sideline, keep them from, you know, running the ball, the other team from scoring. I think that's something that definitely helps improve your defense. So if Kansas City is not on the field and 49ers can run the ball, use Tevin Coleman, I'm not exactly sure how healthy Tevin Coleman is. It's going to be a problem. And it's going to be a major problem for San Francisco if they cannot establish the run. If they can establish run, this game is going to be a blowout. Because like I said, I just don't think San Francisco has what it takes offensively, defensively, to contain those guys on San Francisco. They have matchup problems through up and down their roster. And I just don't think San Francisco's secondary can hold those guys in Kansas City. And with that, I haven't even said anything about Pat Mahomes. Okay, Patrick Mahomes is the God is the dude is a damn truth. He's playing godly right now. He's playing godly. But you have to respect what Kyle Shanahan does offensively. He knows how to establish the run. He knows how to get his, you know, offense going. But if Jimmy Garoppolo can't get in the rhythm, they can't establish the run. And Kansas City did a great job of stopping the run against Tennessee. Did a great job. So it's something right now that I truly believe that this has the makings of a blowout based on matchups. Okay, just based on matchups alone. I just don't think Kyle Shanahan San Francisco 49ers secondary just cannot match up with these guys. These guys are just an absolute problem. It's an absolute problem. It's an absolute nightmare. And I just don't see how they can match up. I just don't see how that secondary can match up with Kansas City. And we're just talking about the weapons. So when it all comes down to it, man, I think, like I said, I don't want to disrespect this team. I don't want to disrespect San Francisco, their defense. They played great defense this year. They're a pretty good team. Once they establish the run, they're a tough team. They can definitely get after the quarterback. But when it all comes down to it, man, if they can't establish the run and keep Patrick Mahomes and that offense off the field with all of those weapons, it's going to be a problem. And like I said, I truly believe that this has the makings of being a blowout. It's based solely on San Francisco ability or inability to establish the run. They have to establish the run if they want to win this game. No ifs, ands, or buts. They have to establish the run. Because, like I said, this Kansas City offense is just too dynamic. My homeboy Dre always said that these dudes remind me of the Golden State. They're the Golden State of the NFL. These guys can put up 24 points in like a quarter. They are that electric. And once you have that, an offense that just, if they're clicking, just if Kansas City is just clicking. If they are clicking, you're going to have to score 30, 40 points. If they're clicking. And that's the biggest, that's the biggest problem that San Francisco has right now. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo has what it takes to lead his team to the Super Bowl. I just don't think he's that type of quarterback. And like I said, Kansas City defense, they've been playing much better as of late. The defense isn't one of those defense where, you know, they're dominant. They've been playing good as of late, but when it all comes down to it, man, I just don't, like I said, it's going to be difficult for San Francisco to win this game without establishing a run. I just can't see an instance where they can win this game without establishing a run. They have to. They must. That's the only way that you're going to stop this offensive juggernaut of Kansas City. You have to. You must stop. You must establish the run. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Like I said, honestly, I think this is going to be a very competitive team, competitive game. I actually see Kansas City winning. I hope Kansas City win, but you can't count out the 49ers. Why? Because they can establish a run. They can get after the quarterback. And Kyle Shanahan's been here before. He's been here before, so he knows how, you know, hopefully he's learned from the 28-3 stuff. So hopefully. So let me know what you guys think about this, man, this video. Who do you have winning the Super Bowl? Kansas City, the 49ers. Leave your comments below. Your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.
Whipping the Princess Diana. Double cup bling, found her. Oh, my, oh, God.